Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Today what we're going to do is use Tots Bolasie. Finally I get to use this guy, and we're actually going to stick him up front in a nice little hybrid squad, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you wouldn't mind, before we even get into the video, smashing a like on it, that'd be absolutely amazing. Let's try and hit 2,000 likes on today's video, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe around here as well. So, we've got Sirigu in goal today. He is a very sort of standard goalkeeper, not going to cost you much, but he does a really good job. Something about his diving and reflexes just works on FIFA, and you guys know that because I use him quite a lot actually. We then got Rod Fanny at right back. Yes, an absolutely hilarious name, but he's a non-rare silver, which makes him a little bit less appealing, but he's a very good card, I must admit. Then we've got Juan Carrilla Zuniga at left back, who plays for Napoli, the Colombian, 87 pace. He's actually got 4-star skills as a left back as well, which is not too shabby. We've then got Giorgio Chiellini at the back. He has got an inform. Who knows? Even by this time, he may have a Tots. If he does, let me know. And then Team of the Year, David Luiz, one of my favourite centre-backs on the game. As you can see, I packed him, and he's got 84 pace and 90 defending, which is pretty damn good. So that's the defence. It's pretty stacked. Let's move on to the midfield, which looks a little bit like this. Now, you could have an all-blue midfield if you wanted to get the blue Marquisio, but at the time of recording this, I didn't have him in the club, and he was at a very high price and not selling, so I figured it would probably be a waste for me to actually get him. So we used the regular one, and I must say, regular one does a good job. We've then got Maxime Gonalons, who is actually incredible. I really like this guy. Something about all of his stats works. He actually pops up with a couple of goals as well, which is great. However, 87 rated Marco Verratti, although to me his card looks kind of awesome, he's really average because he's 5'5", so he's really weak, which is a big shame because I wanted him to be something good, because he's never really had a great card on Ultimate Team, but I wanted him to be, and he just wasn't. We've then got Jason Punchin, who I was incredibly impressed with. He was really solid. A silver inform, 74 rated with 79 pace, 80 dribbling, 75 shooting, 77 passing. That's actually really good for a silver card. We've then got Harry Kane, team of the season, up front. I paid 136. I dread to think what he's even at nowadays. He's probably so much lower than that. But anyway, 83 pace, 86 dribbling, and 90 odd shooting. Is it 93 shooting he's got? That's madness. Absolute madness. And then Bolassie, the main man of the episode. 84 rated with 93 pace and 92 dribbling, 81 shooting, and 89 physical. That's absolutely insane. Like, for an 84 rated card, those stats are literally next level. This squad in total, at the time of me recording, costs around 500,000 coins. I bet you guys can get it for a lot cheaper nowadays. You guys know that I'm recording in advance because I'm currently away on holiday, so apologies if you don't feel like this is relevant or anything like that. But we start things off today's episode with a flying Dutchman header from a corner by Giorgio Chiellini. What a goal that was. I normally like normal headers from corners, they work quite well, but when you do a flying Dutchman, yes, that starts the video off nicely. Then a lovely goal here. Bolassie doing some skills, playing it into Punchin, who volleys it absolutely beautifully. Look at this strike from a silver, guys. That's just nuts. And then the rest of the goals we scored with the team were actually from Harry Kane and Bolassie, of course. Harry Kane was a strange one. Like, it took me a while to get used to him, but then I realised, I looked back at his record and I thought, oh my god, I've actually scored a fair amount of goals with this guy. He just finds himself in the right place at the right time. Even though sometimes when you're on the ball with him, it feels a little bit clunky, which is because he's a big guy. He doesn't have 4-star skill moves. His dribbling's good, but it's not quite Carling, if you know what I mean. And then, oh, he does score a nice diving header right there. Near post OP diving header. But he's a big blonde guy. You're not going to get him confused with anyone else in your team. And that's a good thing, because when you're using, like, all of these players, I'll get all sorts of players mixed up and confused all the time, excuse me, on Ultimate Team. And you're just like, okay, I thought I passed it to him, but actually it's not the one that I thought I passed it to. But what you're actually going to get out of Harry Kane is someone you know exactly when he's on the ball. And actually, if you take some long shots, then yeah, you're going to score. And he's actually got some decent passing as well, as you can see there. A lovely ball through to Bolassie, and we're on to his clips for this video right now. He's absolutely rapid. I think that I probably Didn't get the best out of him simply because I was playing him at 6 or 7 chemistry at striker, whereas of course left forward in a 4-3-1-2 would probably be his best bet. Like seriously, I reckon you'll do some absolute damage. Maybe have him one side, team of the season Aguero up front, and then team of the season Alexis Sanchez at right forward. I think you'll be having absolutely an amazing time on this game. But he's quite good at the half volleys. He gets them on target quite a lot. Of course he's good at the skill moves. The defenders are not going to know which way you're going. When I picked him up, he was extinct on the market, and then literally a day later he had dropped about 40k and he was completely saturated. So God knows what his price is by now, but I reckon it's under 100k, and if it is, you guys should definitely try him because he's an absolute hero on this game. And the last goal of the episode is this one right here. So don't forget, if you have enjoyed the video, to smash a like, a solid goal, a cross goal right there. Subscribe if you're new around here. I thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Catch you next time. Peace.